Dear friends, Lanello gave instruction on how to ascend. It is located in the Pearls of Wisdom, volume number 35, number 10, and can give us our challenge to meditate on for this week. Here is just a little of what he had to say in that pearl. You have spoken so often of ascending, and of your ascension, and of the process itself, and of the goal of life. But do you really know how to ascend? Do you imagine it shall be a leap from a diving board? Do you imagine it shall be some lofty flight? Shall it be an automatic process? Who will be the helpers, and how much will they be allowed to help you? How much momentum of Ascension's flame must be in your own sails? How much fire of holy purpose must be sealed within the white-hot heat coolness of intensity in the chakras as to enable you to receive the transfer of flame whereby your identity is sealed and not denied? You know well that should you enter the flame prematurely, it would cancel out life. Thus, not prematurely, but maturely, you will enter that flame, and not until you have dedicated your life and the life beyond, if necessary, to garnering the threads of light, garnering the skeins of Ascension's flame, wrapping it around each thread in the garment of the deathless solar body, calling to the angels and working with them to mend the flaws, to mend the tears. Yes, beloved, how do you ascend? You ascend daily. It is like mounting a flight of stairs. You know not the count, for the steps represent each step that must be taken in life. How to ascend is to arrive at the top step at the end of this embodiment. You cannot leap the flights or the spirals and turns, beloved. You do not know how many steps you must take, for each one of you is at a different place on this staircase. Since you do not know the end or the beginning, you must keep on keeping on. You must take a step a day being a cycle of an initiation that might endure for weeks or months. But if you do not take the appropriate measures each day, those that you know so well, in terms of maintaining your harmony, the fire of your dedication, your decrees intertwined with meditation upon God, even as you invoke and meditate, visualize and affirm the words simultaneously. If you do not fulfill in a day's cycle the requirement of a certain step, it will be much more difficult to fulfill later. For the next steps come upon you and then you are overloaded. It is not that you are overloaded with menial work, beloved. You become overloaded when you skip cycles of initiation and then do not know where to turn. The army has marched on without you, and you are looking for the staircase indeed. So, beloved, each rising and setting of the sun marks a cycle whereby you mount those stair steps. There are many things in the duties of the day that cannot be postponed to the next, for when they are postponed and the momentum wanes, so often the cycle is lost and the project is not completed. And how difficult it is to get that project done when you have to crank it up again and start all over. So understand that this is life, life that is measured by the soul and the heart and the Holy Christ self. End of quote. So what are some of those suggestions? First was maintaining your harmony. Look over your day. Are you passing this test? This test with yourself, with others, with God? Second suggestion, the fire of your dedication. Do you start your day with fresh enthusiasm, really determined to do the job that you've committed yourself to do? Are your decrees intertwined with meditation upon God? Remember, we must be able to commune with angels and masters if we are to ascend. How much do we practice this? How about walking hand in hand all day long with the angels and the masters, sharing with them, and they with you? Even as you invoke and meditate, visualize and affirm the word. Make everything real within, as if it were happening now, because it is happening now. Do you really feel it in your heart? Is this day a day filled with the infusion of light from the Father and the harmonious response of meditation, thanksgiving, praise, adoration? Think upon these things this week. May God bless you in your step forward and upward.